Alrighty, we've hit the live button. The live button has been pressed and the Hades 2 has been launched. This game is so good, and I want to play more of it because it is so good. Let's get all of our live stream stuff set up. Yep, Steve Harvey voice, show me the moon. Show me the moon. I'm not sure. Yes, kill. Kill. What were we doing last time?
Get out of my head.
Did I lose? I don't recall. What dialogue do we have?
Wonder if I ever used to have nightmares. So you can just imagine yourself in these completely different, horrible situations?
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not even there.
I wasn't here for the last one. Yeah, I don't remember what we were doing either.
They don't trouble me as much anymore. Well, at least you've got me.
What do I need to do? I have like a ton of... I have a ton of different things to get done. Also, I know that I'm super washed out. I don't control the sun aspect of your mom. I mean, there is the aspect of Persephone.
The truth is, when the Fates first told me about her, I grew rather frustrated.
I would have probably been frustrated as well. Did your sisters foresee this union or arrange it? Perhaps they sought to unite your powerful family with that of a titaness.
I don't control the shitty curtains that came with the apartment. Yeah, exactly.
In typical fashion, they revealed little, but the way in which they kept describing this goddess or titaness and telling me how contented I would be, it was the first time I questioned their wisdom. Not outwardly, of course.
They probably meant well, but what is it you intend to do?
If I am doomed to be with Dawn, then so be it. But I shall not be forcing that outcome along. I would much prefer to remain here, if you'll have me.
The choice ought to be yours.
Trust deepened. Let's go. I need to turn up the speech volume is max? Excuse me? Why is it so quiet? What did I do? It's so quiet. Here, we'll turn this up to 25-ish. I feel like this is more acceptable.
Artemis.
Yeah, that looks to be a lot more acceptable on the audio front.
Sister Artemis, I really have to talk to you about something of the utmost importance right now.
Nice try, Sister Malinui, but I won't break that easily. Not here.
It's still pretty quiet.
Join in or not?
Okay. Better 69. Perfect. That should be enough.
I was just picking up a bit. Didn't mean to bother you, goddess. Hey, I like your wings. Mine aren't real. Though I had an earlier pair made with real feathers, more like yours, but not nearly as good.
How about next time you see my stuff, you leave it be? All right there, baby bird? Now get out of my face and don't go tripping on your tongue on your way up.
Sounds good. I'm off. Goodbye.
Bye now.
Eris is just such a...
Where'd you come from?
I love her even if she is the worst. I love a disaster character. Oh, we can actually purify that now. She's a little shit, but she's our little shit. Exactly.
Now, where once shone beautiful a flower's soul, run clear again, you waters, make him whole. So mote it be.
He really is just such a little shit. But I love it. She's a great character.
Have troubled
fooled you again, I see. Despite your brave attempts to conceal it.
I can manage them, Headmistress. It's Kronos. I now hear him, even when I'm still as death.
Then turn your nightmares into his. Your subconscious self is your greatest refuge. Let none there remain whom you do not permit.
True, true. Who's next on the docket
Malinoi?
to down?
Sooner or later, everything always comes full circle, Princess.
Up and about.
I just love every single character.
The reason Icarus is back. Always seemed like a good lad. I kept my mouth shut at the time, but I was disappointed when he left.
It was his choice to make. I think he always valued your experience as well. He didn't get to have adventures like you back when he was alive.
Who does, Goddess? Though clearly he picked up some
Oh shit, Germa's live. Fuck!
wings to show for it.
I gotta compete with Germa.
Oh, I don't know.
Ah, well.
One of the goats, Mr. Germa985. Yeah, it's fine. Nobody watches my stream anyways. Oh well, I'll go watch him now. No! Fuck! Damn it!
What was forgotten shall be feared again.
What's he playing today? I don't know. I just got the notification. I feel like everybody loves Germa because he's just so lovable.
Just checking up on you.
He's a funny guy. He's a silly guy. Highly entertaining for sure.
I wanted you to have this, Lord Moros, since you seemed to enjoy it last time. Ambrosia may flow freely on Olympus, but we chthonic gods should get our share as well, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I think that's a better question for Nemesis. It's not for me to say whether we deserve such things. And the fates did not advise me as to whether I should accept such gifts. Nor did I ever think to ask.
With how washed out my camera is, though, I really need to get a ring light. I can at least get some light here so I'm backlit. Not just backlit, but
I can't believe I'm saying
I need a
this,
better mic
but there's
too.
no need
I want to
to
get a,
overthink it so much.
I think it's a
Perhaps
dynamic
the fate
mic,
wants you to
just so
tell
that I
you.
can
You could
have it
always
right
listen
in
to
my
your
mouth.
gut in such a
It's very
situation.
dramatique, yes.
My heart, it isn't saying anything, Princess. But it is beating faster than I'm accustomed, even though I'm at rest and comfortable, mostly. Very comfortable. I don't wish to be so rude, so thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Yay, we can gift him more stuff. I love gifting people things, at least in this game. I feel like I'm terrible at giving gifts in real life. Like, I'll gift people things in real life, and I'm like, ah, yes. I hope you enjoy this. I hope it doesn't suck. I get things that I think would be good, but
Should work.
who knows? I don't.
Should help me gather bones.
What upgrades do we have for... We have Aspect of Selene. Start with Skyfall, a Hidden Hex. By Shine. Okay. Or Nyx. The Black Coat. Produce Night Spawn. What the hell? Trying to read this and I'm like, what am I doing? Adamant and cinders? I mean, I feel like we gotta get a little bit of everything, right? Although I kind of want to get the aspect of hell too. You know what? Let's get Selene?
The aspect of Selene.
Selene?
Like the moon, kiddo. So basically, I'm gonna need you all to stand.
What is this? What is... I gotta see what the... I gotta see what this hex is. Oh, okay. I like that. Starting with the hex is kind of fun too. How much does it cost to upgrade? Oh, it's just Nightmare? Sure. It's only... Oh, it only upgrades... That's a little bit disappointing, but... I'll just... We can use Flux and Darkness for this too.
Glory be to Mother Night and stuff.
Hang on, what the hell is... You have Boost, which lets you produce Night Spawn after you activate it. Your attack and special also split in two that deal reduced damage. Okay. Boost D's. How are you doing, Daft? Great. Good Saturday? That's good to hear. You have D&D tonight, right? Although you've had D&D most nights, right? I'm not sure. I know something crazy about my guild. Oh boy, what's going on in your guild in Final Fantasy? I'm so curious.
Become even stronger.
We'll hold on to a couple of Nightmare. I mean, the fists are kind of fun. Big punchy. A new hex. Nothing to say. Well, whoops.
So this is the Black Coat. An armament such as the world has never before seen. Probably because that thing can punch or blow up anybody fool enough to cross your path.
Mech punches. Have you heard the tale of the guy Final Fantasy 14 that found out if you set your FPS to 59 it gives you a DPS boost? Is that for the like monks?
You have done well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Farewell, Commander.
Did that motherfucker? Oh boy. Is in your guild. Really?
Your journey sends you through the morning fields. I've seen that place. Just dreadful.
That makes sense.
All of the wheat there, I thought perhaps it would provide a bit of cheer.
Love this lore. That is incredible. I love learning little tidbits of lore from MMOs. There's always something wacky going on with MMOs. Like, what was that most recent? Sent a picture in Yakuza chat? Okay, hang on, let's see this. Kona Pippin. Pipip. That's very funny. Such interesting lore to find out, too. Just the wacky things that people get up to on MMOs. Like, what was that most recent pirate software drama? There's always something with that, but... What is it? What is it that he did? He abandoned, he swept before, like, from in the middle of a dungeon or something. He ran like a coward and killed everybody. Literally found out last week before raid because he was just running around and everybody was like, what? That's incredible. When he roached, that's the one. That's the term. What dungeon did he roach on? I don't know enough of the lore to really be able to say much. With dodge chance.
Silver.
Which water-dwelling denizen
I kind of want to
wish you
try
find?
doing hardcore stuff, but I feel like nobody really cares about that anymore.
So, Belly, I'm honored.
It's one of the old, big, annoying ones. Yeah, that tracks. I'm not surprised by that. Punch? So all of them. Yeah. There was something appealing about old WoW, though. Like, there was a charm to it, even if it was annoying.
You're free.
We can do hardcore in Guild Wars 1. That's true, we could do that. Let's go with a mix.
The black coat.
Mixed damage seems fun. If I even... Sure. I'll spend a little bit of gold on that. Guild Wars is where I got my MMO trauma. Yeah, I believe that. That's... I watched a little bit of,
Bones for the broker.
my buddy Stu playing
Go back beneath
some
the
hardcore WoW. Not hardcore WoW, what am I saying? Some Guild Wars. And, seeing that there were only 4 or 5 abilities that you could have equipped at a time, I was like, oh, this is interesting. You have to be very specific in what you're bringing into everything. It's like 7 or 8. That's not very many for an MMO, though.
Appreciate the help.
It's not very many. I kind of want to see Guild Wars, but my problem is I don't want to spend a ton of time playing video games other than like my stream time, and I have other games that I want to play that came out last year, not just 20 years ago. Some abilities you have to go out into the wilds and get from creatures. Yeah, that tracks.
Got you. Thieving wretches.
Blue mage type beat. I don't know if you were around last night, but we did get the blue mage in Expedition 33, and I think that is the concept of blue mage is always so interesting to me, and then all of the legwork for it is a huge pain in the ass. Monaco, yeah.
Some nectar.
He's a silly guy. He's funny as hell. Yeah, he's a silly guy. We stopped just short of the palace last night. And that song that plays when you fight him. Yeah, the song is... All of the music in that game is so good. What a mansion. True.
Silken finery. Some new cocoons there.
New cocoons, yippee!
Finders keep.
I really should play Resident Evil as well. I want to play so many games. So many games, so little time.
Last time. I know that there are others in your life whom you care about, and that makes me glad. You
Should
feel
speedrun
loved.
1 again. That could be fun.
But look at me. All I can do a lot is weed.
It's funny. It's true. I really, really like Resident Evil 1.
Size has nothing to do with
At least the
what you
remake
give,
that I played.
but
I
how you
watched a
feel
little
about
bit of
yourself.
Yelnat's playthrough,
Must affect the love you can receive, whether you can believe it to
the
be
OG, and I was like, oh, okay, the remake did make a couple of differences.
used to feel. And back then, back when I used to be myself, you know, we mortals could be just as jealous as the gods. But knowing that you care for me even a little bit, why, it's more than enough. Here, go.
Love how the speedrun tech is the same in the other ones, even in the remakes. Yeah, I think that's super fascinating. Let's go with the channel.
Now you enjoy, all right? Away she goes.
Which one of these do we take first? I think both of these are really annoying area denials. Let's go with specials.
Now really isn't the time for petty squabbles, but I'm afraid you leave me with...
How to do it.
I would like to keep my armor for as long as possible, especially if it increases my channel time. Or decreases my channel time. But yeah, Daft, I'll have to see about the Guild Wars remake. Is it the same, like, entirely? Is it really that just a
Bit ugly, didn't it?
a remaster with
Stay focused on the task at hand.
yeah, we'll do that.
All those light.
Because, like, I played Guild Wars 2, and Guild Wars 2 I thought was interesting. Interesting and fun.
Your boatman over there, he's one of my best customers, you know. Shows up reliably, knows how to keep his mouth shut. All business, no nonsense.
Got some quality of life changes that you can play it on a controller, and I think that's it. Okay.
Fine work as always.
That should be fun. I know that I have family share at the very least.
The Testament of Night requires my defeat specifically, is that not so? The Titan Lord can wait. The key to making the nocturnal arms more powerful stands right in front of you.
You know much more about the Oath of the Unseen than I, Headmistress. So why don't you tell me what it desires?
Oh, I just did. Perhaps when you come to be my age, you too shall find a new connection to the Oath. For now, come earn the nightmare that you seek. Dark side.
Ouchie. I'm gonna lose all my armor in this fight, almost guaranteed. He does so much damage. But yeah, Guild Wars is... I played 2 back when a couple of me and my friends were really into trying to find new MMOs. I think it was after, like, Mists of Pandaria, where people were not happy with WoW, and, like, it just wasn't hitting that same sort of, like, nostalgia note. But now we have... Now we have all sorts of, all sorts of stuff to hit into that nostalgia. Like, the new Classic. Which was great! Great to bring back those memories. Remind me why I did enjoy WoW, at least for a time. Man, the area denial here is crazy. Ouchie. No, my armor.
That's quite enough.
It's broken. I saw that there was an achievement for reaching the last boss with one of the dresses. I want to do that at some point, but
Fear of the realm spreads.
it's gonna have to wait for sure. But yeah, Daft, what was your favorite?
How unsanitary.
What was your favorite WoW expansion? I feel like I got the most time with Burning Crusade, because that's when my uncle let me play the most.
But the outcome of this night
Lich King? Okay.
from the last.
I played a little bit of Lich King.
Calm that shade down, Phrenos.
And I know WoW Classic keeps rotating through. Didn't they just have aren't they doing Burning Crusade again? Aren't they looping it back?
The Rim of Oceanus.
I heard a couple of people say that there was talk of them just continuing to run back.
Some bones for later use.
I haven't checked in a while. Yeah, that's fair. I heard that they were gonna run back all of the expansions. And I heard somebody theory crafting that they might do like an alternate timeline type deal, which to me sounds like such a weird way to develop. Just like branching path. It's like OSRS, but then again, maybe Blizzard sees the money that OSRS makes and is like, what if we can keep doing that? When I feel like the big appeal of OSRS is when you make progress, all of the progress is kept on that character and like things stay relevant.
Hello, Hellyfish.
There we go. Easy break.
I can sting too.
We heard the news that you found out Hades' niece. The most excellent news, I should say. Except the part that he is bound and Tartarus, that isn't excellent at all. We'll get you out of this, brother.
Sure. Oh, we just cleared the water for Narcissus.
Floral coming back to fawn all over you again, right, man?
I can use this.
Here we go again.
Howdy, brother. Here, take a nectar.
Oh, whoa, for me, how thoughtful. Look, try all you like. I can't requite your love. Thought I'd make myself about as clear as these waters.
It gives me distinct Nick Cage vibes.
Not every gesture needs to be interpreted as having some romantic overtones, does it? You've made your feelings unambiguous.
My head is so shiny.
As a friend.
Laurel, look, the waters are all clear. You don't know how glad I am to see me.
Laurel.
You must have done your thing. I'd give you a hug or something, but I wouldn't want you to take it the wrong way.
Excellent. So then the purification worked out after all. Echo must have taken whatever you said to heart. Perhaps you're not as hopelessly self-absorbed as I feared.
Say what? Oh, sorry, I was just... Yeah, I mean, just look at this. The chin, the turn of the cheek. Have you ever seen anything like it? Tell Echo I said hi. But as a friend.
Jeez. Trust deepened. I think I'll take the max life.
All yours.
Good.
Prophecy, voice, and vanity. Nice. We're achieving something. But yeah, OSRS just has that long tail appeal. Like, sure, you take forever to grind everything out, but once you've done it forever on that account. You don't need to worry about it becoming irrelevant.
Especially for all the battles still to come.
Well, I'm left to wonder who it was that taught you such good manners, niece. You're like a proper little lady. I'm impressed.
The trident.
Accept this message.
Let's take Sea Star. I like Sea Star a lot.
A fishing point. It's over.
All of the music in this game just goes so hard. I can't help but appreciate the vocal work too. One of the reasons I keep coming back to it. One of the many reasons I keep coming back to it. I'll probably do so a little bit less once I achieve primary story completion, but it's a good game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've been having a good bit of fun with more damage to armor. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. If we can get a little bit more from Hephaestus as well.
Jump.
Ah, this is the boss.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Behold the aspect of Casinth that I once wielded, little star. Perhaps shall wield again some other age. Back then, my light was widely feared, until a subtler approach worked best for me. But you need not hold back. Grow strong under the stars.
Okay, what do we have? More damage. Take less damage. Yeah, we'll go with what we have. More damage to guardians. Yes, please.
The path across the sky.
-2. That's not very good. Only minus... I think just taking less damage at the outset of the encounter is better for me.
The old song and dance. Skilla, I've noticed your song I Am Gonna Claw may be inspired by true events. Is trying to drown me not sufficiently entertaining that I must also be the subject of your ridicule?
Oh, how can you be so egotistical even? I had that song worked out since way before you showed up. Any and all similarity is entirely coincidence.
Definitely, definitely.
Come on, insulting my hair and attire, making claims that I'm obsessed with you. But if I'm not the subject of the song, who was, pray tell?
Odysseus?
No need to get personal, lady. If I go sharing every detail of my private life with every deranged fan who barges in here, then it wouldn't be a private life, would it?
Definitely not. Oh no, she thinks I'm parasocial. I'm not parasocial, I promise. You're cringe. No, no! He thinks I'm cringe. Cringe parasocial weirdo. No, I have friends! I have friends outside of this! Just all of the details in this fight, especially on the upgraded version, just, yeah, we got a whole stadium set up. It drives me crazy. Positive. Come on. Alright, who's our featured? Jetty? Okay. Jetty is at least a little bit more tolerable. Slightly less area denial than some of the rest of them. Ow. I'm gonna lose a life here. I am not playing very well. Fuck. This dodge chance is really going crazy for me. Please! There's so much going on in this fight every time. This is the longest I've heard this song in a long time. My god. There we go. I got this. Yeah, I can do it. It's just, how much am I going to be crippled in the next stages of the game? There we go. Oh! Don't worry about the future. Live for the now. True, true.
I hate her. Into the purse.
I just need to understand what the punch... Like, all the other weapons I get, this, you gotta be in there. You gotta be completely involved. Let's go with Black and Fleece, actually. That seems like a good pick for me right now. And I don't have money for... Okay, well... I'll buy some seeds.
Time to dry off.
I played so much of the beta for those that come now. So true, so true.
They won't budge.
Daft, how much of Expedition have you actually seen and or played? Seen all of it? Okay. I may need to watch somebody else's playthrough at some point too, just to see what I missed. Because I am going to miss a lot of stuff. Guaranteed. That's just the way that I am. I always miss stuff. I gotta absorb it all. I gotta soak in the media. More damage. I think we can fill out the line there.
Smackers.
How long is Expedition? How many chapters is it, I should say? Because I think I'm nearing the end of chapter 2, but I have no clue. 3? Okay. I just get the feeling that I'm approaching the tail end of...
Oh, yes.
Just feel I'm approaching the tail end of it. At least chapter 2. And how much side content is there? I know I'm missing a ton of it. I'm just trying... Every time I look into stuff like this, I end up spoiling myself. So I'm trying not to... I'm trying to give it a raw read.
We'll have to do this again. Always use more.
A bit. Okay. Let's go with extra damage in the casts. Go say hi to Echo too. Just I don't want to spoil it. I'm trying to... I always end up spoiling games for myself. Even when I mean to play them, I just end up absorbing so much knowledge because of the internet.
I was able to assist Narcissus with a certain plight, and you seem to have let go of him yourself. But as for you, the way you are, I sense that you don't ever want to change.
Don't ever want to change. I don't ever want to change. I don't ever want to change.
We each are cursed with our experiences. I am nothing without mine. Thank you for reflecting my thoughts and sharing your feelings, Echo. But are you alright to remain here?
Alright to remain here. Alright.
Trust deepened. Let's go! Survive? I kind of want to take it.
Such a power.
Sure, take an ambrosia as well.
As we've grown to know each other more, Echo, I wanted to get you something special if you're up for it. This is ambrosia from the tallest peaks of Mount Olympus.
The tallest peaks of Mount Olympus. Peaks of Mount Olympus. The tallest peaks of...
Echo, did you just...
Huh?
You said something. You said I in your own words. I know I heard you say it.
Heard you say it. I know. I hear you. And I thank you. This ambrosia, it's doing this for me, I think, but I don't think that it will last for long. For long.
Okay.
Then I shall get more. Echo, this is amazing. I knew ambrosia could be good, but not this good.
Not this good. Not this... This is hard for me to explain, but I don't need any. Don't need any. Don't need any.
Echo, what happened? The ambrosia. You don't need any more for now. It was too much.
It was too much. Too much. Too much.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'll return.
Well, looks like I gotta stock up on the ambrosia. Me and my homies hitting the bottle. The godly elixir.
Flourish and reveal my path.
Me and the girls going for ambrosia night. Girl dinner. Girl drinky. Attack deals extra damage to armor. Yeah, that seems good. Armor tends to be a stopping point for me.
I'm ready for you.
Always appreciate extra break. I need to go do things. I'm so banterless this week. Every stream I've been like, I don't have enough to talk about. I don't spend enough time online. I don't spend enough time in person. Just always... It's always something. I'm living in my own little world lately. All I can talk about is that we're gonna go see the Bone Temple later this week. On Sunday, after we go shopping, or before we go shop? I don't remember. We need to go shopping though. We are very much in need of a lot of things. Did I really go through this entire floor that fast? Wow. Alright, Demeter. You got anything for me? Go with longer freeze effects. Alright, doggy. You need to learn how to deal with hardcore Cerberus, too. Ouchie. Need to hang out at his sides now. Unblockable. No!
Which infernal pit did you come from?
I also love enemies from the first game coming back in a sequel. Every time I see these guys, I'm just like, yes! Especially in a game where the movement tech is just different entirely. Come on, big dog. The back swipe just gets me every time, too. Come on, doggy. I don't want to say bad dog, but this is bad dog behavior. I also don't want to be just spamming specials the entire time. Ouch. The fire. Okay, I'm...
Burning hound of hell has finally cooled off for the time being.
I can't wait to see what the Rivals does for Kronos.
You're free again for now.
Just after seeing what it's done for every other boss, it's like, yeah.
My brother's biggest fan.
It's gonna go nuts.
Apocalyptic hellfire for which the triple-headed monster Cerberus is known engulfs this portion of the miserable fields. The fear yet hanging in the air, providing fuel.
Is that what you're trying out right now? No, not yet.
This is it.
I think you have to unlock the credit roll before you can.
Maybe I should switch.
No, I'll stick with this. I think you have to get the credit roll before you can get the rivals for Typhon and Kronos.
Kronos awaits.
Which is exciting. Part of what I'm going for here.
They'll know I'm here.
Aiming for at least a little bit of intrigue.
He hides behind these wretches.
I just find pushing myself on these fights to be interesting. I'm a gamer that loves to challenge myself, at least with a game that I really like. If I'm already struggling with something, I'll usually be like, maybe I need to tone it down, but... Lately, I've been really liking, Hades is just so good. Supergiant makes some baller games. I need to go back and beat Pyre still. I've mentioned it plenty of times, but Pyre is that game that I go, oh man, this game is so good. Maybe I should play more of it, and then I just don't end up playing more. I go, oh, I'll play this again soon, and then I restart over and over again. Just every time. Because I'm like, oh, I don't know, I gotta figure it out. There we go, extra HP. That's what I'm looking for. We've kind of neglected our HP thus far, so gotta get what we can get.
Greetings, Father.
Hi, Dad.
When first we had to fend off Typhon long ago, we dared not think the Titan Lord, whom we had already disposed of, was responsible. Surely not even he in all his arrogance believed that such a monster would bend to his will.
All Kronos probably expected was that the monster would immediately attack Olympus. How could he have awakened such a thing without our family even noticing?
With Nyx herself amongst the Titan Lord's captives, all that transpires deep within the earth cannot be known by anyone. And now, even though both Typhon and the Titan fell to us before, we have never had to face them both at once.
Yeah, that would make things a little difficult. Soul urns, casts. I think I want the cast.
I shall return.
Surprise.
Oh, hello.
Well, you ready to break a sweat again, Nem?
Don't insult me, else I'll take more than your gold after this. Now come on.
All right.
Race you.
These are my kills. I got the big punchy. You got it. You just got a sword. Come on. How are you supposed to beat a mech? I got a big sword and the power of God and anime on my side. Or sorry, big fists and the power of God and anime on my side. Then again, she's getting more kills than I thought. Never mind, we're good. Thanks.
Told you I'd make it all this way. Nice place your father's got. Though I guess Kronos since refurbished everything.
This is the first time I've seen her this far.
Infiltrating the lowest reaches, Nemesis. And if you've been drawing out some of our enemy's forces, all the better. Plenty to go around. Reached Kronos yet?
Got to what has to be the House of Hades, but you know what? They wouldn't let me in. Tried knocking, tried smashing down the door. No good. So Charon took me back.
You got Charon to take you on his boat. He's never once permitted me.
Maybe.
Guess you just don't have the birthright for it, princess.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm out.
I feel like he would be willing to give you a boat ride if you have a couple of coins. Especially the goddess of the underworld. Or a princess of the underworld, in this case. That's what I would imagine, at least. When you guys die, do you want 2 coins put on your eyes? Sure, we'll take a shield.
If this was your attempt at humor, know that it was lost on me entirely.
Well, here we go.
I think I'm a... Ouch. I think I'm a 2 coins on the eyes kind of individual. Tell Karen to take me home. Also, just throw me in the trash. Throw me in the dumpster. Throw me in the... I don't know.
Okay.
I don't like what we do with bodies right now.
Strain between us, granddaughter. Forgive me. I was rash.
I feel like I don't need a bunch of preservatives in me. Sure, we'll go with this. I need a little bit of HP back. Just throw me in the... Throw me in the wilds. I don't need a fancy anything. If you're gonna do a funeral, just do a picture of me. No one needs to look at my body. That can be a private affair. Just don't spend a ton of money on a big old fancy box for me either. Throw me in some shit pine.
With Seleni's grace.
It is decided.
What's that, I think you should leave sketch? Coffin drop? Yeah, just have my body fall into the... fall out of the coffin. I need to watch, I know everybody that I show, I think you should leave thinks it sucks. But that's also just, you know, how sketch comedy goes. People do not like, I think you should leave. I think it is more pertinent every day. I'm the angriest I've ever been.
Remain unseen, my lord.
Dash more frequently? Yes, please.
Hear me, on my authority.
I just hate jokes and fun. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
There.
I don't think most people hate jokes and fun.
Prepare, fishy.
It's just that niche sense of humor that everybody has. Everybody enjoys something different. Goldfish?
Goldfish.
Let's go.
Refreshing.
Alright, Cronus, what do you have to say?
Now, what is that preposterous contraption which you wear? Alas, not even I am able to keep up with you young upstarts and your perplexing fashion trends.
I'm a mech now.
Oh, this is the black coat. I haven't put it on for fashion's sake, although you're right in that you won't be able to keep up.
Such confidence in your abilities, or in the fate's designs. But you must know, newfangled armaments such as that cannot compare with the classics.
No one ever understands when I'm joking, so I've decided I hate jokes and fun just now. Okay. I mean, who am I to judge? Bro said put the iPad down. He did. I hate jokes too. Is that true? I don't think either of you hates jokes. Am I having a joke pulled on me? Is comedy illegal now? Not allowed to... Always hated jokes. I've never made a joke to anyone. Jokes killed my grandma, okay? I've seen Trolls 2. Not 2, Trolls. I've certainly listened to it enough times. Let me out. Ow. You got your ass there. You did. Jokes killed my grandma. What is JT Old Man Called Shot? True. Grandpa's bones are gonna be extra brittle when I'm done with him. Hope your arthritis doesn't start acting up. I'm about to bust those bones down. Big punchy. Oh no, he has slow mode. Everybody's always got to have the ads. What's a boss without his goons? Goonless behavior. Would that imply that if you have ads that you're a gooner? I knew a dog named Shot. I knew a dog named Old Yeller. That's not true, I'm just bullshitting, as per usual.
You truly are a nuisance, to be sure. But you accomplish naught.
Damn, he's got the Dark Souls laugh too? Sheesh.
For the underworld.
Infernal Beast. Yeah, Infernal Beast does be doing damage.
Gemstones from the earth. Impossible. He's gone for now.
Go to sleep, Grandpa. Go to the forever sleep. Again.
To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Something beside the bed.
Ooh.
Gygaros. This must be it. No mere dream. Its essence is real.
Sweet. We've gotten the spear.
Night and darkness. Guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time. Headmistress, you always said to trust my instincts. So here goes.
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
What if something happened? Something must have happened. But then how am I still dreaming? If this even is a dream. Oh, blast, where is she? When is she?
Hello, brother.
Zagreus, you did it. I found the traces of Gygaros here, which should be what I need for what comes next.
Right. So now I wait for you to contact me again once you've infused our father's spear with some temporal nightmare curse, and I'll descend into grandfather's fetid lair where I'll drive said spear into his heart. Something like that.
Whatever it takes. But I've been giving this a lot of thought, and there's an alternative I wanted to propose. You said before you've never even met Kronos. Let's say you find him in his fetid lair. What are the outcomes then?
Well, let's see. 1, I could murder him as we discussed. 2, I could fail miserably in the attempt. Or 3, we hit it off, have a rousing conversation, and become best mates.
Oh no! It's just like Bobby Hill and Cotton. Cotton, the worst man ever known. befriending Bobby, the best child to ever exist.
My thoughts as well, more or less. Bear with me, but what if, prior to striking, you first took that latter course? Got to know him, endeared yourself to him if possible.
He does love his grandson, though. That is the one thing I'll give Cotton. The only air quotes redeeming quality to Cotton is that he loves Bobby.
Wait, what? We'd have ourselves a nice grandson to grandfather chat. I could invite him to the house for a bottle of ambrosia. He's been festering a while. Perhaps he's keen for company. You're serious?
I am, but he's been festering for far too long, and very bitter that our family broke ties with him. His ambitions likely can't be changed, even in your time. Though, if nothing else, perhaps you can use such knowledge against him.
Hit him with the power of friendship, Zag. Zag! Zagman! Nice clock. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Zagman! Nice brooch. Want to go get some dinner?
You really do mean he and I should have a chat? So we become best mates, what then? Oh. Huh. He wouldn't take over the house. He wouldn't have to. But Father would absolutely lose his mind if he sees him again.
Oh no, I've been defeated by the power of love. Shit. The power of love!
Kronos in his prisoner. As security specialist, it ought to be within your right. He probably is far too proud to go quietly, but it's a chance.
Well, why not? He hasn't met me, right? Or you, for that matter. And he can't be harder to talk to than Father. I like this plan, sister. More than the kill-on-sight version, at least.
The power of love and incredible violence. True, true.
But I need assurances that if the conversation does not go the way you wish, you will not hesitate to run him through.
Then here are those assurances. If I meet him, can't get through to him, don't like him, and determine he's a threat to you and all of us, I'll kill him. Then and there.
Thanks,
I
Zagreus.
believe you. All my life, I had this task. Death to Kronos. But that was never the goal in its entirety. More so the means to stop him and for retribution. If there's another way to set this right, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I would say so. Sure.
Agreed. Well,
Grandpa sucks, but, you know.
Just in case. Besides, the sooner I wear myself out, the sooner I'll be able to get right back to sleep and see you again.
Be ready. Preparing Gygaros may take a little while, and I may have difficulty reaching you until such time, but I'll return. Till then, be well, Zagreus. Big brother.
We're getting there. We're almost there.
Return to Shadow now.
She's gone again. Big brother. Me.
We're one step closer.
Should have what I need now.
You know how late it is?
Dora, what do you have to say?
Which, beyond these thrice-cursed grounds, lies only death. Are you prepared to relinquish your own life's blood for that which you seek? Or shall you turn back?
If I turn back, it's basically a dead end, Spirit. Sounds like I face a dead end either way. I have to check with some of the others, so...
Go for it then.
Alright.
Lord Moros is away. Looks like I did it.
Ooh. A bunch of ambrosia,
Don't
too?
mind me, everyone.
Love that. I'm very excited to see how this concludes.
Must be an incantation that can help.
I'm one sand off. I can just use the Gygaros against disintegration of monstrosity. Okay.
Now say the words.
Your rage monster shall spill from you like blood. Your life force all consumed within that flood.
Oh, okay.
Now wield that power at the summit.
Is that what I need entropy for? Is that how I achieve entropy? We'll find out.
The spear, Gygaros. It was there in the prince's chambers for me to find. Zagreus must have gotten access to it in his time, as I have now. One final step, then.
Not quite. We have one opportunity to use it against Kronos, and she'll take every precaution to ensure it shall have the intended result.
Might as
The
well.
last reagent we require for the dissolution of time, but where am I supposed to find it? I found no trace as yet, even from Typhon.
Where are you supposed to create it is the correct question to be asking. A powerful enough force must be put entirely to rest. Do you catch my meaning?
I believe so. Back to the surface then.
All right, one last time.
You got him. Your goal is within reach, goddess. That much I know, just from how tense the good witch seems to be of late. Not to pry, but are you clear about what more needs to be done?
There's so much that needs to be done. There's so much, just so much.
I'd be inclined to tell you all of it, except you know how Headmistress gets about these things. Suffice it to say that the
Oh, I don't have my light on. That's probably why I'm so washed out too. What am I doing? You can't see me because I don't have my light on, and I'm still a little washed out. Ah well. This is just how things are on this bitch of an earth. I'm excited for more D&D tonight, though. I've been playing... That'll probably be a good banter source tomorrow, at least.
That's all I need to hear. This phase is up to you and her. For my part, it seems you're able to get to where you need to be consistently enough.
That's true. I'm
Yes.
a baller.
Congratulations.
Anytime.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm tough shit. I'm so good at this game, you know. I haven't lost to Cerberus or Prometheus plenty of times the last little bit.
Done my debrief with Master Odysseus, so I'd best be heading back out there.
Goodbye.
What did I ever do to deserve this?
Some nightmare.
More nightmare? Yes. Take more moon dust too. I have a lot of things to... Ooh. These are pretty cheap right now. I have both of those.
Careful with this one.
Sell all my fishies. I'm getting plenty of everything that I need, really. Buy another ambrosia too. Might as well. We're getting close to
All right, Typhon.
the end.
Perhaps this night shall be your last.
Slay Typhon once and for all. Once and for all. Do I have equipped right now?
Moving on.
Still need more moon dust. All of the ones that I have equipped, I have fully upgraded now, right? The Queen.
Let me see. So that's it.
We'll just make a couple of small upgrades then.
I see it now.
We're approaching the logical conclusion. And it makes me excited. This game is so good. Let's start with Concave Stone. Get boons going out the gate. Do I need... we'll just stick with the basic aspect.
Slayer of Titans returns.
My brother must have been immensely strong, if he could sometimes even take my father when they sparred. Is there some favorite technique of his that you could pass along?
No, there is not. My disciples must each follow their own path. Keep following yours, and mayhaps you too shall become powerful enough to beat your papa up.
Commander, my father is bound in chains in Tartarus.
Then it ought to be easy.
Yeah, exactly. What do we have?
The oath beckons.
Who? No. Okay, well... Polyphemus for the staff?
The veil of darkness spreads.
Sure. Let's do the staff.
I'm
Which...
honored as your bearer.
Do I have all of the upgrades for it at the very least? I do.
Descura, we are as one.
Did you do it?
Staff? Yeah, that'll work.
With the grace of the moon.
Might as well keep acquiring the nightmare. More important than the bones right now. Attack has more range and deals more damage. Specials bounce. Attacks have 30... Let's go with plus 30 power.
Descura grows in strength.
I mean, the specials are already good enough.
Here, fishy.
But yeah, I've been playing Cosmere. I've talked about it a little bit.
I caught a ribeye.
I think that that system is actually very good. I'm excited to see the
Kronos can wait, for he is time itself. You turn your energies instead toward his armies on the surface, and can slow him down that way, growing stronger all the while.
Alright. Yeah, we'll do Total Eclipse. Anyways. I feel like Brandon Sanderson, like, he's been popular for a hot minute now. Would you say that Cosmere has more rules or less rules than 5e? I would say it has less, actually. But I think it works for it. Because, like, the rules that it does have are competent enough and put together enough that you don't need to be like, okay, DM, how am I supposed to build my character? Like, there's no racial... Well, there's two different races. One of them is, like, lore-wise, it's... You're not going to be playing that race unless you specifically have a campaign that's like, okay, we're all going to be... they're called Parshmen. So, most of the time, you're just playing humans. But the Parshmen have, like, different forms that they can go into, and, like, they are naturally more imbued with magic. So there's... The rules for them seem more complicated. And seem, they seem really interesting. But, like, the humans can get that power through, like, a Paladin Oath or Paladin-type Oath.
Undermine my craft. I cannot stand over my cauldron thinking all these pleasant thoughts. Imagine the result.
I certainly can. You're one of the greatest practitioners of our craft I've ever known. The depth of your ability is beyond compare, and surely its breadth is boundless too.
Great Hecate informs me you have regularly crossed the morning fields. There's something I would ask, as much as it pains me.
Sorry, I gotta do my dialogue first.
I've been dying to complete.
Certainly no harm in asking, Lady Medea. What is it that you seek, and to what end?
I need the vapor from the tears spilled by sorry souls that linger in that place. If you could gather up some tears declaring them for me, then collect their boiled essence from your cauldron, I'd be very much obliged.
Okay, sure.
Concoction would be possible once you possess these essences of sorrow.
One that shall be of no small benefit to you and I alike. You needn't go too far out of your way, of course.
Of course. Harm for the afflicted, is it?
Malice in kind. Sure.
So mote it be.
I'm grateful, milady.
But yeah, like the Paladin-type oaths, there's like 9 oaths that you can do that give you different like bonuses, and then so there's like a bunch of different classes that are like your basic, like I'm a rogue, I'm a ranged rogue, and like a ranger type beat there's like a leader, which is like a bard, and then these are the ones that I've seen. But there's a couple of different classes, and each one of them there's like a certain level of modularity, and each subclass that you go into, like you choose your class and then you go into your subclass instantly. So there's no waiting around like, okay, well, I certainly hope that I can't wait till level 3 to get this upgrade that makes my class viable. There's certainly a lot less of that than 5e. Each class gets your bonuses out the gate. And like the scholar class still has good like combat efficiency too. Because combat is very much still a big part of it, right?
His forces on the surface must be shaken and more vulnerable to attack.
We'll go with inflict wounds. Oh, that's less good than I'd hoped.
Oh, good.
But yeah, anyways, it very much feels like combat is a priority. So every class has good combat capabilities. Some are just better at combat, and some of them also like have better
You shouldn't have crossed me.
better out of combat efficiency. Like Scholar, there's only the 6 classes, well, sorry, not classes. The 6 stats, like the stat system is different altogether too, because everybody, you don't roll for your stats, you decide your stats out the gate. And at level 1, you have like, I don't know, I think you have like 12 points to put between 6 stats. And you can leave them at 0, which I think is interesting. Because it just means that you can have a character that's really specialized, or you can have a slightly more generalized character. Like the dice are there for you to use for like
Our great mountain is perpetually besieged, and we've not had a moment's peace of late. Yet this trial only makes us stronger as a family.
we'll go with this one. But yeah, sounds like there's wild min-max potential there. Yes. Like, my character is not very well min-maxed, to be perfectly honest. And I think that's fine. I don't feel like I'm particularly I don't feel like my character is terrible. It's only a thing some people are interested in. Yeah, I don't like having a character that sucks at a lot of things, so I ended up putting one.
Good going, Em. That ought to trip him up a bit. Find time to come on up and help us drive his forces off our turf. What do you say?
We'll take the money, please. I just like hearing about ways people break the games, you know? That's true. I do feel like you can make a very, very specialized character. My character is not very well specialized, but that's because I chose to make a leader type character. And I wanted to be able to throw them into whatever circumstance and be like, okay, well, I can at least attempt to assist. Because they get like a bardic inspiration type deal from their base class, but I spec'd them into the paladin right away because I had the option, and I was like, you know what? They benefit greatly from...
Your recent descent took you deeper than my deepest roots, close to where the Titan Kronos now resides, and holds your mother captive with the rest. Is there no way to inform us of what happened?
We'll take specials.
Very well.
But yes, my character is... I went straight for the paladin because I was like, this will be interesting. I think the character... I made them essentially like a deliberate outcast because their society that they grew up in, like, it's a very specific caste system. Well, not caste system. It's like a birth order determines your job. And if you fall outside of that typical birth order, it's just like, we don't really know what to do with you, and there's only so much food that we have here, so we can help raise you, but like, we'll go with the might. We can help raise you, but like, you gotta find your place in the world.
Hairs on the back of my neck all standing up, and not because of you. Or maybe it is, but it's like I got a mark on me. Not had this feeling in a while.
Nothing personal, Cyclops. But the Testament of Night requires your defeat. You needn't concern yourself with the inner workings of it, so how about we just fight?
Testament of what? I didn't get a damn word you said at the beginning there. But you got me on board to just fight.
I'm too Pathfinder 2e pilled for any other tabletop RPG. I think I think 2e is very good. Ouch. Oh, I can get multi-hit by that. That's good. Good stuff for me, for sure. Ow. I missed. I missed with the moon. And the flute goes so hard. Ouch. Eat the moon. But yeah, Pathfinder 2e is fun. I think it's an excellent RPG system. I would love if I could play again sometime soon, but
Well done, Freenos.
it's just one of those things. I think I want more Ares boons, actually. What kind of character are you playing in Pathfinder right now, Daft? You have your frog and you have your orc. The champion is paladin adjacent, right? You know me, I'm a fighter main, but I think I've come into really appreciating a paladin. Every other paladin that I'd seen played previously, I was just like, you're kind of just stick in the mud. You got a stick in the mud attitude, and it kind of dampens the party, but I like a little bit of charisma on my tanky boy. We'll just go with this. Finally, they let us make fun paladins. Yeah, exactly. Paladins... Like, if you have a paladin, or if you had a paladin in the party before, a lot of the time it was just like, we're gonna have a stick in the mud that has, like, niche combat capability that I don't really care about. Oh, they can heal. Cool. Another healer for the party. That's another thing that I'm not the biggest fan of with a lot of the paladin type stuff is just, or like divine magic specifically, is that they make it so that you have to have, you essentially dedicate yourself to becoming a healer. Which sucks, because it's like, I want to be able to do things other than just heal people in combat. I think that was my biggest issue with the characters that we ended up playing last time I played Pathfinder. Is just, I felt I wanted to play a cleric, but I was kind of forced into I was forced into playing a healer rather than playing what I wanted to play, which was just like more blastery, or just really I wanted to play more of a shithead, and they were kind of forced into being a goody two-shoes. I don't know. I just don't like... I didn't like that. I'm a known hater of the concept of paladins unless they're going through an existential / moral crisis. Smite? Yeah, Smite is very good. Let's make mutual destruction. That seems pretty good. But yeah, I feel like clerics should be more than just dedicated healer. And I kind of got, it's probably just my experience exclusively with that, but just, if I want to play a cleric, I don't want to just be the one that has to heal the party and save spell slots for healing. I kind of got steamrolled into playing a character that a concept of a character that I didn't have as much attachment to. Never a fun table experience. Yeah.
The Black Flagship.
I was kind of willing to overlook it.
On my authority.
But in retrospect, it makes me a little sad. Yeah, I think Chain Lightning is good. Well, hello, Heracles.
Hold, sister. Remember, not a word about before or else. We can have ourselves another happy massacre and then be on our way.
Okay.
And perhaps we'll meet again on my way to the summit, if the conditions are just right. Wouldn't that be nice?
Sure it would. We understand each other then. Now to the bloodletting at hand. Time to get to work. Who dies first?
But yeah, my Pathfinder experience previously was... I don't think I've had a great experience with 2E generally. Just in that I have not had any tables that I've had a great time. Oh god, it's so loud.
Have fun, smiley face.
Hi, Avocado Friendly. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for the sub. And thank you for reminding me that I need to turn down the reminders. They're so loud. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well, Avocado.
Well done.
It's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope that you've been having a great time. I'm very happy to have reached our 30th stream streak. New job and sobriety. Oh, congratulations. No, you're okay. I've also had sobriety issues previously, so we're all humans here. I don't want to be like, we're only cozy vibes. No, you can't talk about real life at all. But congrats, that's awesome for you.
I accept this gift.
I'm very happy to hear that you're going, or at least I'm happy that you're making a change that you think you need to do. It's a good thing. Start with more charges. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, thanks again for stopping by.
Next vessel.
Are you... How long have you been sober now? Not 1610 anymore, so you need to figure out your own decisions. Very true. It's...
Now that's a trim ship with the underworld boatman at the helm. Perhaps I ought not call him underworld boat.
We'll go with sprint. 3 months, but I had a relapse. That's okay. The fact that you're still making progress and saying, like, I'm going for this goal, that's admirable.
If you admire Ares so much, know that he has lent me his aid. I have his blessing even now. Though I suppose you still won't be compelled to step aside.
You suppose right, and say you do have Ares making up for all your weakness, it's probably because he wants this war to last and last. He can aid you, I can aid him.
Okay. Hades 2 better than the early access? Oh my god, it's so good. The early access is... I played a good chunk of the early access and I had a great time. Now that we're in full release, it's probably my game of the year for 2025. Only played early access and I loved it. Yeah, I am very happy with this game. Ouchie. Also, the new Rivals fights, I played through all of Hades 1 and played all of the Rivals fights because I thought they were fun. But all of the mix-ups are just... I feel like they're actually huge changes that make each boss fight even more dynamic. Definitely more challenging, but they shore up on the very glaring weaknesses and make it so that you have to time it a little bit more. No, please. Will you please just let me drop a moon on you? But yeah, all of the characters, as I've gotten through, I've been... Damn it. I've just been so happy with how everything story-wise has developed too. I was not sure how anything would go, but please, I need to actually be on top of her. She really punishes you for letting her have distance in this.
Return to Shadow now?
There we go. Only lost one life on that one. Only one, I'm fine. Copium.
Good.
But yeah, this game, so good. I would tell anybody and everybody, purchase it at full price. If you're hesitating and you think like, maybe I should hold off. No, get it. It's worth it. Damn, nice. Yeah. It's it's pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm still washed the fuck out with my backdrop. We'll just go with Fig Leaf. Mystery Boon, yeah. It has, I feel like it has double the amount of content from Hades 1. But just the two different paths alone. If you like the first game, or if you like any Supergiant game, you will like this game. But I have always been a Supergiant, I've been a Supergiant stan for years. Like, Bastion, fantastic game. Fire, still need to beat, but very good. I'm a huge fan of Transistor. That one I feel like puts a different spin on this formula than most people would expect. Like the turn-based and like live action sort of stuff that it's got going on. I'm a big fan. The story also just... I love a story where it doesn't wrap up with the bow. I think we do take air quality here. Electric overload is nice, but air quality just... extra guaranteed damage. So good. But yeah, it's good stuff. This is probably going to be my game of the year. I've been playing through Expedition 33, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, don't get me wrong. I think I want the Moonshot.
A sturdy stuff indeed.
Talos Fight? I mean, my game of the year for last year? Yeah, for 2025. My bad. Ouchie. But I've been playing through 2025's releases. I'm going to play through Silk Song at some point. It's just, I picked up Expedition 33 because I was like, I gotta play through this faster than my buddy is gonna pick it back up.
A magnificent beast, but a threat.
Okay, we'll take Chain Lightning again. That's air quality too. Awesome. Yeah, we'll take money. But yeah, playing through all of the stuff from last year, or at least playing through some of the big names for Game of the Year. 2025 was the last quarter definitely was big. I know all of the Silk Song heads were very, a very big copium on it releasing. I thought it was going to be like a February of this year kind of release, just because I just didn't anticipate Team Cherry to be able to live up to the hype. But with what everybody was saying, I mean, I think the only big thing holding it back in any capacity was just how goddamn hard it was. Which I think a lot of people, like people that had played Hollow Knight, fully expected it to be a difficult game. because it is. The first game was not easy by any means. I remember doing Path of Pain and just losing my mind. I did that for, I don't know. I think I spent like 6 hours doing it. 8 levels in leftmost column. Yeah, I think I'd take that. Although, extra... The boons the palms and levels I'm less concerned with. I do use Omega attacks a lot. We'll just skip that. But yeah, just... Team Cherry. That game... I think we're gonna get through Expedition and then we're gonna go into Silksong. And I'm probably gonna have a little bit of backseating assistance at some point. I fully anticipate that. It's a great plan. Yeah! Get through some of the big names for 2025. Larger area. Yeah, we'll do bigger area twice.
The end of the path.
Can we get through...
Look to my light nearby.
Can we get through this boss?
In the name of Hades.
Okay, well, we've been given the opportunity again. Give me some levels.
Go, Phrenos. See you in the crossroads.
But yeah, we'll get through,
Didn't I just see you?
Perhaps your so-called master.
we'll get through the big names for 2025 and then go on to other stuff.
He seeks vengeance on the gods for overthrowing him before, when you were their ally.
I don't seek my master's forgiveness nor assume his loyalty. Alliances are born of shared goals, perhaps ideals, whereas the gods and I are at cross purposes.
Because they punished you for crimes you knowingly committed? What else could they have done after you deceived them and took from them?
I took nothing. Fire spreads, burns anything that stands in its path. The gods sought to imprison it, but I set it loose. Now at last, we each are free, and burning still. Let's go.
Oh wow, that's a lot of damage on that. Okay, yeah, that's great. Owie. The dodges. If I make it through this fight, owie. Big oof. If I make it through this fight, I'm definitely equipping Black Fleece. We're dealing a lot of damage.
This may hurt.
Phoenix Flame. Eluded once again.
I gotta pay attention for that. Oof. Damn, does it hurt.
We have you surrounded.
What just hit me there?
But I do.
His dodges. Ow. I can't afford to just stand here and take these hits.
This is a proper fight.
Ow. Okay, well,
Can you predict what shall occur as easily as I?
Burn the witch.
Incinerate.
I'm so bad at remembering.
Use Prometheus to make us
bother when Prometheus has seen that you shall fail.
No, no!
Ugh, just another nightmare.
Same thing would have happened to me. Yeah, I'm so bad at remembering.
Hey now.
He's got like 5 of them for the second phase. It's just...
I'll be keeping an eye on the tent for you while you're out all night, Mel.
It's that much
See you
harder.
around.
Big oof.
I'll just clean this up.
Come to your senses, Eris. You're not doing yourself any favors by impeding the will of the fates. Have you heard of even a single incident where that turned out for the best?
Sorry, we gotta do our dialogue.
And I'm not interested in hearing veiled threats from them through you. If they care so much about what I'm up to, why don't they contact me themselves?
You know that isn't how it works. Have you truly made up your mind to side against, well, everyone? Even I'm not supposed to be speaking to you.
I do what I want, Moros.
Yeah, that tracks.
From the shadows.
From the shadows. The shadows call.
Hermes informed me that Prometheus redoubled his attacks upon Olympus after he fended you aside. Have I not trained you how to withstand flames?
If only all he had was flames, but no, he has a vicious eagle pet and more. What of Olympus? What has he done?
He's kept the gods on their back foot, never fully committing his forces, avoiding fights he cannot win. Frustrating adversary, even if he shall not prevail.
Why not?
He's but one titan against a dozen or more gods.
Tough times.
Hasn't stopped him before.
Pointless guard duty well under control.
Hello. You've recruited that one shifty-looking shade for the renewal project. A scrappy start is still a start. I'm pleased to see it underway.
I thought you might say that. It gives Dora something practical to do, and means the project needn't be a hopeless dream.
A sound plan, goddess.
True, true. Alright, well, might as well plant all of... Time to play Stardew, Stardew... Hell? Is this anything? Anyways, yeah, I want to play more Silksong. I want to play Silksong. A good friend of mine gifted me a copy, and I'm like, yeah, of course, I gotta actually play it, of course. I just have too many games on the backlog. But we're gonna get through Expedition 33 at some point. What do I want to start with here? Okay, what do we have?
Feel like that one, huh?
I can deepen my connection with
Okay,
the
well...
night.
Prometheus with the daggers? I think, well... I'm at 8. We'll do fangs, and we'll do the dagger.
The growing fear.
Yeah, shade come all the way from Mount Olympus here.
And then we'll start with... I guess we'll go Ares again. Might as well. Okay, Prometheus. We can do it. Once more, with feeling.
Moonlight guide me.
If our grandfather seeks war, then who am I to deny him such a thing? Neither is the irony of such a matter lost on me. I simply think we all can get what we desire.
We'll go with specials for the daggers. I kind of want more base damage for the big AoE attack. But yeah, we're gonna play Expedition at some point. We're gonna beat that game. Once we get that game off of the docket.
You braved the waters in the Rift of Thessaly. A nautical experience not for the faint of heart. fraught as it is with deathless ships hell-bent on your family's destruction, may you have smoother sailing there next time.
Thank you, thank you. We'll go with Flood Gain.
A wave of power.
But yeah, we're gonna play... We're at chapter 2 of... probably the end of chapter 2-ish. For Expedition. And that game is fun, but I don't think it's gonna compel me as much as this one or Silksong. The soundtrack is fantastic. Sure, deal more damage. Chapter, I barely know her. True. I appreciate the courage that the game has to do what it has done with its story thus far. Introduce a lot of different characters and not be afraid to kill them.
Suspicions or my wrath, but in your case, what little ulterior motive I detect seems more or less benign. And now I've more than enough nectar for my purposes, thank you.
You're most welcome. I've likewise always needed to be guarded, as our enemies abound. So when I come to trust someone, I want them to know it.
I do appreciate the thought. The most outrageous bit of hearsay has been wafting lately on the winds about what ails the mountain of the gods. You've been heading that way. What's going on?
If the hearsay concerned an ancient and enormous monstrosity looking to crush Olympus to pieces, assuming the Titan's legions don't achieve it first, it's not hearsay.
Oh my. Then I know which monstrosity you mean. And you intend to challenge him and all the rest? You're entirely mad, sorceress. But so's the world over.
True, true. Suffering on sight? Ooh.
Perfect.
Night protect us.
Tread lightly, sorceress.
Yeah, I appreciate what they've done with their story.
I'll pull my strikes should you happen to get in the way here, but at the summit, no. Come on then. Stand and fight.
It's been nice to see story-based games not be afraid to actually do anything interesting with the story and not pull punches. Do what it would be considered atypical.
Silence. There's no more work here to be done, but it never ends. No hard feelings, by the way, about before.
Oh, none at all. I always wondered what it would feel like to get struck full on by the force of your club, and now I don't.
Nor do I like leaving any room for doubt. And if you need a reminder about my club, you know where to locate me. On to the next.
Big hammer. Big club.
This is a proper spooky night. You had something to do with it, right, Em? My heart's racing non-stop. Whatever you've been up to in your crossroads there, hope it works.
Do a faster Omega moves here. But yeah, the story, I feel like I got into Game of Thrones because of its unabashedness. Its lack of fear in in killing off characters and
Predictable.
Its unabashed nature, its mature themes, I guess. I mean, I stopped paying attention after like season 5.
Mayhap another aspect of some sort, except I've not seen anything like that before. I'm proper jealous now.
The Forge of the Heavens.
No HP to gain here, huh? Let's go Ares again, I guess. Yeah. I haven't paid attention to Game of Thrones, or hadn't, because I heard everybody being like, yeah, it's not very good, like, it's not nearly as good as the early seasons, and I was like, oh no. And then hearing what it did with its finale, it's just, ooh. You don't get that kind of TV nowadays. Everything's on streaming services, and like, even before, even during this period, it was,
Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, we'll do Meat Grinder. Meat Grinder?
You.
I barely use Grinder.
My claim.
By barely, I mean I've never used Grinder. Although I hear good things about it, especially around Republican conventions.
All right.
Zing, yep. Weren't they in the news recently for something? I want to say AI? Grinder, I barely know her. Yeah, there you go.
The air feels different now.
We got one more. Let's go with the Poseidon. Actually, let's do Selene. Everyone's in the news for AI nowadays. If that's not true, I don't know what is. It certainly pisses me off. Do we really need AI chatbots that tell me to eat glue? Like, that should have been the end of it. But no, everybody putting money into...
The Titans never stood together even when the gods and Kronos first fought long ago. Prometheus, he stood with Zeus back then, but now his purposes are crossed with ours. Another enemy of my own kind.
When I go to jail for blowing up a data center, I'll remember you. Thanks, Daft. I'll remember you too.
Drink deep and persevere.
I'll think fondly on our times together and say, damn. I kind of knew that this was coming, but I didn't expect it exactly like this. I'll also go based as fuck. This guy, he gets it. Or at least he got it before, you know, the inevitability.
Barrier destroyed.
Alright, now let's try not to lose... Let's try not to take a ton of unnecessary damage, really.
Farewell, Lord Charon.
By will of night.
So you can mess with how things work at night? Between the feeling in my gut and the nonsense you've been talking, I can tell you've been up to no good. You some kind of witch.
Since you're finally wising up to our true strength, know that you violate the will of Night herself by standing in my way.
Life's a witch, and then you die.
Fancy talk. But hey, I could go for a fancy meal just as soon as a tough piece of meat. Maybe you're both.
Poisoned.
Walking right into the poison out the gate is a bad success strategy. Okay, well.
I'll let the crops come in.
Ouch. I'm definitely going to be needing to use all of my sips for this fight. Ouch. I am not locked in, to say the least. There we go. Ugh. I need to be better about that. Need to be better about not just soaking hits. I need every opportunity. Yeah, we'll just go with Black and Fleece. We already know that I'm gonna need it.
Next.
I used all my sips. I'm getting silly. After there are a bunch of AI data centers in Ohio. I don't feel like I've seen a ton of stories about them, but we know how lacking I am in current events. Trying to build one down the road from me? Oh. And they just flood. Yeah, we'll take Nitro Boost, actually.
Special delivery.
They just flood local government with money, too, which... fantastic stuff. If only they knew who they were building next to. What company is building that one, huh? Is it Google? Is it Meta? Is it Grok? I don't know, I didn't look. That's fair. All clankers to me. Yes! This guy gets it. Roll me? Yeah, I'll take HP. Do people still use Twitter now? Like, obviously it still gets used, but like, do people really still use it? Especially with the Grok stuff? He's playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor and the bad guys call the droids clankers sometimes and it makes me laugh. Yeah!
Truly.
I fucking don't, but there sure are still users. Yeah. With more damage, please.
You go warring with me brother over me. Where do you think he gets his gear?
Had to do it.
Yeah, as soon as Elon got Twitter, I was like, I guess I'm done using Twitter. I know everybody for a time was like, it won't be that bad, right? No, I'm sorry. It has become that bad. Isn't the newest thing with that that Grok has been generating a bunch of, like, pornographic images of anything on the platform? That seems a little,
To the next vessel.
short-sighted. And I'm just baffled that more... I ain't paying attention to Grok too much. That's definitely for the best. Grok is I mean, Elon is just a complete moron, right? Like, we all know that. I don't know how anybody can look at what that guy says and be like, yes, this guy is intelligent. Nothing... He has no follow-through for anything he says, too. He's very much a spineless wimp.
The honors, please, Phrenos.
That just so happens to have money and inflates Tesla stock to an absurd degree, which is like, how? Tesla hasn't made a good product in, like, ever? Ooh, okay. Yeah, more damage if I can finagle that. Yes, please.
It's the nightly special. You're really never going to get out of my way, are you, Eris? You'd rather Typhon lay Mount Olympus to ruin. Although at that point, I suppose this war would end.
It sure would. But after that, things might not get too orderly for a while, and who knows what Typhon does from there. Think of the possibilities, babe. Off they go.
One of my buddies that I play Cosmere with,
Special delivery.
works at, I think, Dell or something, but he's been working on a bunch of stuff with data centers, and I just have to kind of bite my tongue about everything. He's always talking about Grok and Twitter, and I don't know what to think of him. All I know is that, dude, you're getting a Dell? Yes! Was that an old commercial? I do not remember.
You wish.
Yes. Not too surprised by that. God, remember the old Mac versus... Like, I'm a Mac, and I'm a PC. They got Justin Long for those. I'm a turbo nerd. I use a PC. I'm cool because I use a... I'm doing so poorly. I'm a turbo nerd because I use one of the most standardized forms of PC on the market. It's crazy because a Dell exec was talking shit about AI. Dude! It makes money. I'm really out of my lives, huh? I can't die to Eris. I am not locked in today.
A bit too close.
My first run, I was doing fine, but... Whoa.
Moving on.
What did the Dell exec talk about with the AI? Consumers are not buying based on AI. In fact, I think AI probably confuses them more than it helps them understand a specific outcome. That's based? the guy understands that AI doesn't do anything and people are confused about what it does. I mean, let's be real. It's just a fancy word for fucking nothing right now. Yeah, I can have... It's a fancy word guessing algorithm. Yeah. Like, there is good use for, quote, AI, but it's just like machine learning that is not the same thing. Posted a link in the Yakuza server. Okay, I'll take a look at that in a minute.
All clear.
Aid from a relative of yours.
More money? Okay, well, those are kind of nice. Hang on, let's go take a look at the quote. Dell figured it out? Dell? Yeah, yep. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's just ridiculous that these big companies expect air quotes consumers to just roll over and say, "Oh yeah, just because big company wants to do it." Yeah, sure. They're just so out of touch. People aren't going to just pay for something because it's expensive, especially not in 30. Okay, yeah. People are not just going to... Hello, Dionysus. I can fish in his pool?
The trap is set.
Well, you got fish in here, buddy.
I got a star sailor.
You got one.
Hi, Dionysus.
That's the spirit giving back to the community. I like it, yeah? After all, you know I can't make cheer and revelry for everyone all by myself, don't you? Though between us, I still can make an awful lot.
Such cheer and revelry that you've created seemingly out of thin air. And during such a time. Well, if this truly is to be a never-ending feast, then you'll need plenty of supplies.
Dionysus.
You really are just passing through. Look at all these temptations in every form. The liquid kind, the
I love
sensuous kind.
his cod piece. Just the jaguar skin. The hair. He's also jacked. The bisexuals be feasting. I hate it. Look at that! He's got an 8-pack!
Look, I would truly love to stay. Enjoy a beverage and a bite. Speak with all these doubtless interesting
It's distracting.
guests, but I can't. Don't you understand? You're mounting.
I think that's what he's aiming for there.
Well, if it's burning, baby, let it burn, I say. But I don't want to argue anymore. I mean, it's just another form of fighting, yeah? So you go do your thing, and I'll do mine.
He also just looks absolutely schnockered. Why is it next to the dialogue box? That's on purpose.
Hook you right up.
Sure, we'll fight Talos, probably? Yup.
You probably can't understand a word I say.
Ouchie. Burn, burn. Alright, Talos is relatively easy compared to some of the other challenges that I've been facing. Ow. I say taking a ton of hits. I can't afford to be taking these kind of hits, man.
Probably took me for a Harvey or something.
My niece, we all must tirelessly work to counteract the harm Kronos has wrought. Some even more tirelessly than the rest.
Taunt to get bodied. Exactly. Exactly.
I told him he could have a word if he got back to hammering after.
See how generous our Lord Poseidon is? Everybody needs a decent Uncle Ase. Let me know should you ever find one. Now, we best get back to hammering things out.
So true, so true. Boon chat. Okay. Boon effects recharge faster.
They'll drown.
I'll take money because I need to buy.
Must be the mountain pass my incantation helped me find.
Yay! First time that we've seen this thus far. And Moonwater is refilled.
Follow your senses.
Some adamant.
I think I have to take the HP. I have to be able to take hits. I'm not the most confident in my capabilities right now. Especially since I keep taking as many hits as I have been. See? Just... I'll take more money, please.
Auto seekers again.
What have I been saying? Oh yeah, AI. The Mac versus PC. It's so funny that that was like a foundational commercial for the era. Like, yeah, if you don't use a Mac, you're a nerd. Like, sure, that's true, but you're still a nerd just because you use a computer.
You honor me and have my thanks. This nectar, it's been to the underworld and back, along with you. It'll take on a particularly complex flavor, I should think.
If this bottle indeed traveled to the ends of the earth before returning home, then it's all the more suited to someone of your wisdom and experience. May you enjoy it once you lay down your arms.
Even if you're thwarted by the Titan Prometheus, it is a benefit to our war effort. For if he's having to confront you, then he's unable to cause his mayhem elsewhere.
True,
That is
true.
a little consolation to me, Lady Athena. This is not his first crime against Olympus and our family. Thus, his punishment is to be even more severe.
Do not concern yourself with that. His prior punishment inspired this still greater transgression, rather than remorse for his past deeds. For the moment, our strategy merely requires that he not stand in our way.
Become impervious for 2 seconds? Okay, well, this is not what I was hoping to get. I guess we'll take that.
Then make haste.
Just so that I can't get chain stunned.
The battle of Olympus hangs in the balance as the mountain's mechanical protectors and the Titan's forces continue to glide, shaking the heavens themselves.
I want Athena to drop kick me off of a cliff. Me too, brother. Me too. Pretty much every character in this game could drop kick me off of a cliff, and I'd be like, okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll take 2. Same. Even Dionysus for you, Deft? Sheesh. I didn't think he had that kind of appeal. I mean, everybody's heard the story of the guy that wanted...
For me.
Am I going to pay more for these now? I'm going to pay for that at least.
Shipping, please.
Choose your path. Your path has led to Poseidon.
Yeah, I will buy that now. And the shop? Please have Death Defiance for me. Pretty please? Fuck. Damn it.
On my authority.
Whenever enemies with wounds take damage, they can spill plasma. Sure. Time to get good. Time to lock the fuck in.
He knew it. My master does not realize what will become of him once all is said and done. Do you? How abhorrent to try and steal away one's immortality.
I've truly heard it all. A thief lecturing me about stealing. Kronos took my family and more. He should realize what shall become of him.
Your father's father.
Look, it's Verso.
Some of his ancient lineage and his obsession with the inevitable.
Is it the...
Come get what you desire then, but one outcome awaits as you continue down this path.
Is it the voice actor? That's Ben Starr? I did not realize. He really... He was really nominated for 2 different games, right? Ouch. Ben Starr thumbs up gif. Yeah. Ouch. He's a good voice actor. Yes, he is. Ow. This is a fight where you have to focus Heracles. Five in Final Fantasy 16 is great. Ow. I knew where I needed to be, I was just not there. Just like Final Fantasy. Ow. Ow. Okay, well, I'm not very confident in getting through this boss. Ow. Especially since I keep just locking into attacks that will get me hit. Quick, go Larbird.
He saw right through me.
Damn. Which one is Larbird again? It's left. Starboard is right. Left. Yeah, because left... Larbird is port, which is left.
I shall return.
You're back.
The fated list of minor prophecies.
Sure, take a gift. Gotta do our talkie.
Practice comes perfection, or as close as we can ever get. So, what do you say we practice listening to our hearts a little more? Here, this is for you.
I'm attempting to listen to my heart right now, Princess. But if truly it can speak, I'm afraid it's speaking a bit rapidly, such that I can't entirely understand or know what to do, as though I'm in one of your binding spells.
How about I go first, and next I offer you ambrosia, you can be prepared. For now, my heart says, I feel comfortable around you. Even though you make me feel like royalty, which, come to think of it, I do not mind at all.
I thank you very much for that, Princess. I'm pleased that you approve of me this way. And next time, as you say, I'll be better prepared to express my sentiment in turn.
Look, all I'm saying is if death comes and he looks like Moros,
Looking forward to it.
I won't be too disappointed.
Some nights I'm on the surface, I remember I'm defying the will of the fates simply by being there. Yet the fated list has certain prophecies that cannot be fulfilled anywhere else. Your sisters, they must have anticipated this.
I'm so backlit.
It certainly is possible, even probable. Yet, historically, My sisters have had little patience for those who disregard their prophecies. Perhaps they're making an exception.
Or perhaps I'm inviting some terrible consequence. Although if Kronos didn't disobey their prophecies, I wouldn't have either.
Hit it like the fist of an angry god and all that. Yes,
In my
yes.
experience, it's best to avoid dwelling on such subject matter. Not even I can always see the pattern in my sister's reasoning, and I think that's their preference.
To make our heads ache?
Quite likely, yes.
Such a mess.
Alright, Ambrosia Knight.
For your stockpile of ambrosia, Strife. Whether you choose to partake of it at the taverna with me or someone else, or in a quiet moment on your own.
You should know better than to mess with me like this. You know exactly what I am. I happen to kind of like you, but I can make your life so miserable you don't even know.
Eris is so messy, and we love her for it.
Your own influence on me, but I'm prepared to take my chances. Why else would I keep speaking to you here? As part of some elaborate jest?
I don't know why, but the nicer you act with me, the stupider I think you are, and the more suspicious I get. And you've been acting real nice. This whole taverna thing, would you just ask me normally next time?
I wouldn't mind being sandwiched between Strife and Doom, either.
Can I get that ambrosia back at least?
No. Whoa! You startled me there, Trouble.
Oh, the misery.
Sneaking up on me like that, I almost blasted you. You gotta be more careful.
I don't appreciate you brandishing that thing about. Weapons remain prohibited outside the training grounds, in case you didn't know.
Weapons? Hello, this is the adamant rail you're talking about. This baby once took Titans down. It's a work of art, and no one's taking it from me.
You ever going to tell me how you got your hands on it to begin with? It was intended to be in my father's care, yet somehow it's in yours.
Turns out he wasn't so good at protecting his own.
Oh, the misery. To be
Our wards are holding fast. It must be very difficult.
an Eiffel Tower between
My aim was to prepare you
Doom
for
and
the
Strife.
dangers of the underworld, not those Olympus ought be able to take care of on its own.
Let's be real, Strife is definitely not...
A harsher lesson even than below. I've become more used to it, but I'm constantly reminded I should not be able to set foot up there at all.
Eris is definitely the kind of gal to keep a strap on her.
And yet you can.
She's got the blicky, but does she have the strap? Definitely.
To cure you of that stubbornness. It is probably
Hang
your
on,
family's
hang on.
most pervasive.
She stays strapped. There we go.
If you wish to keep making things even harder on yourself, at least you know the way.
I like having options.
Sometimes you gotta stumble your way into greatness.
You know the great Olympian defender Talos? One of the most ingenious inventions of Hephaestus and a walking work of art, yet utterly unable to distinguish friend from foe.
That disappointing lack of judgment allegedly is not an oversight. Olympus deploys Talos where they want no one to tread, and lately, their own mountain is that place.
Sometimes I think Olympus doesn't have the most cohesive plan for their defense. Isn't Lady Athena herself supposed to be in charge?
Supposed to be, aye. You know your family, goddess. In matters of importance, they all want to get involved.
That's true.
For their sake, I hope Talos isn't costly to repair.
You know.
Strong.
Automaton, work of art. He's probably like $150.
I'll watch that one.
At least you don't need to worry about A and Nasir providing the copper, right?
Crossroads for the 1000th time.
You're here, Lord Charon.
Buy some moon dust. We've been needing to acquire it.
Appreciate the deal.
Okay, I think we're gonna slam one more attempt at fighting on the mountain. Maybe this time I can actually lock in Copium. I think we start with... Oh, we can just Fig Leaf to start.
For the unseen.
frightening.
The only one... Okay, I guess we are going to run that back.
Some of you made it from the surface, huh?
Run the blade. Oh, the misery.
My disciples and I all salute you on account of having made it up to the big mountain, young one. Back when we drew breath, we could only dream of those hallowed heights.
I appreciate the encouragement, Commander, but I've got a bit of a climb still. The legions of Kronos are there in droves, and the mountain's defenses can't tell us apart.
Surely you jest. The mechanical marvels wrought by the gods themselves turned their deadly appendages on you? When you went all that way to help them out?
Yeah, that tracks.
Basically, yes.
Ah, that's too bad.
Okay, this time we're gonna beat Prometheus. This time, I swear, copium.
Beginning assignment.
Cousin, weren't you headed to Olympus last I checked? Must have been waylaid by the Titan's thugs. Well, don't give up. Although I guess you wouldn't be there if you did.
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately for myself.
Apollo's light.
Unfortunately for myself, I have not been locked in.
Something yet stirs within that murky deep.
Victory.
There we go. Ribeye.
That's a ribeye.
Huffin copium until it turns into hopium. Exactly. I saw this video earlier this week that was, this is only tangentially related, really.
Your underworld has long since fallen,
But I saw this video earlier this week that was... We'll go Born Gain. Sorry. Decision making is hard. Always, yes. I'm always huffing that copium. Anyways, I saw this video earlier this week that was... some historian being like, oh yeah, this era really reminds me of medieval China. I don't know if anybody else has gotten that on their feed, but just on YouTube, I was like, you know what? Sure. What? Let's see if America really is on that that China arc. And the comparisons that he drew were mostly like that this is an experience-based culture right now, and that a lot of it is like, you don't identify by a lot of common descriptors like, oh yeah, I'm an American plumber. You don't identify with your job anymore. It's a lot more of identifying with... This is exactly why steakhouses are making a comeback. So true. Everybody wants a good steak, right? Everybody wants an experience. Yeah. I want the experience of going to Outback Steakhouse. I want the experience of paying way too much for a steak. Yeah, we'll do extra damage, please.
Hi.
But yeah, the identifiers are like, oh yeah, I'm a melancholic artist that loves tea, for example. And that's apparently exactly the kind of way that people discussed things in that era, notoriously, as documented by scholars. I just find it so funny that history is one of those things that just always repeats itself. Or, as they say, it doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Fellow Americans in chat, how do you feel about living in the downfall of an empire?
How strange to see ungainly Polyphemus and Medea work together, even if the vow of rivals was the cause. Though stranger is how that Cyclops is the second shepherd I have known with a propensity for lengthy sleeping spells.
Blow it all up. Yup. I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that, brother.
Where else can we go?
But yeah, you know, I'm accepting that things are not good. What's the... Everybody online is always saying, I don't expect things to get better ever. But I think there's a certain level of, like, doomerism that has become so normalized.
The splendors of the surface love. It stood in tribute to your mother and your father until Kronos had his way. I still grow angry when I think on it.
Sure, we'll take extra HP and magic.
Thanks, little one.
But yeah, the doomerism of the internet and, like, always being able to access just how bad things can feel. I have to meet it with just a non-stop feeling of hope. Like, things are bad, and they are probably going to get worse before they get better. But that doesn't mean that tomorrow won't come. At the end of it all what's the Christian saying? All things must pass. This is also something that the guy that I watched that video about specifically said. Like, I think it's the Wheel of Fortune, an ancient Babylonian sort of idea. You become great through the wheels of fortune, and then, or you are crushed under the wheels of fortune, and then one day you will prosper. Like, it's all some form of copium or coping mechanism for what you believe is not the greatest time period or circumstances that have brought themselves to you. But I'm kind of the opinion that you gotta at least try, right? YOLO, that's my uplifting phrase. So true. One day, I will die. But in the meantime, YOLO! I stay uplifted.
Pure water.
Man, I was in school during the big...
You just made me lose count of all my blasted coin.
The big YOLO phase.
Such a farce.
Okay. Sure. I'm uplifting D's. So true.
It's nice here with this witch around. I'm normally not big on talk, more about the olfactory and the auditory and all that. So I
I just remember swag and YOLO being like the big phrases of ouchie. The big phrases of my youth. Okay, much better this time. I'm a big fan of Nothing Matters, sunglasses emoji, thumbs up. Yeah, true nihilism. If nothing matters, then why would I want to be a dickhead? If nothing matters, I might as well be nice, and I might as well, you know, I make my own fun, baby. Exactly. Who give a shit? Who give a shit about what I'm up to? I'm doing my own thing. I need to see, speaking of that, I need to see the new Spider, well, the new, air quotes. I need to see that new...
The docks.
Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse 2. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm on that nihilistic optimism beat. Hell yeah, brother.
Cheers, Dionysus, sir.
Nothing matters. Might as well... Things will get better, maybe. Who cares? Might as well do my own thing. I'm just vibing in the meantime.
The possibilities.
Larger, charged, larger. Take more damage. Big ass moon.
Darkness guide you.
Drop a moon on them. Treat this like the new Final Fantasy expansion or whatever. Shadowbringer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Which one does is it Francois? It's the Realm Reborn animation, right? The one Meteor Survivor, or what's his name? Yeah, I mean it is a meteor, but like drop a moon on him. Same kind of deal, right? Same shebang.
Some seeds.
I'll take money. Money, please. Do people still talk about Parks and Rec outside of like Reddit? Louis Swad. Oh, okay, that's the one. Sorry, I've been playing too many French games. I'm completely losing track of names.
Okay.
Meteor Survivor is the human man himself. That makes sense. Louis Swad did not live through that. Oh, okay. All I know is that I have had a meteor dropped on me too many times by a minor spelling mistake.
Which way now?
Yeah, his ass exploded. Okay. I keep seeing this video essayist that I've listened to a couple of his things for. I keep seeing him play Final Fantasy and getting consistent viewers, and I'm like, huh. One, good for him. And two, I'm like, do Final Fantasy players really love watching other people play Final Fantasy that much? Yeah. Yeah. It's Incomprehensible if you don't know what's going on, but it's kind of fun if you do. Noted. I don't think I have the audience. I don't think I have the kind of audience that could really want to watch me play Final Fantasy. Let's be real. It's not like I have an audience, much of an audience anyways. So, bitch, I'm the audience. It's true. But if I play the games that you want me to play, I'm gonna play shit like Shenmue. I respect myself too much for that. I would never do that to you. Not even if you had $1,000 to pay me? I would make you play worse games. Fuck. Okay, what games would you make me play? I mean, I already know you're gonna make me play Final Fantasy, which is certainly a commitment.
Don't get in my way. In the name of Hades.
Yeah, we'll Prime.
Stronger.
That's not worse than Shenmue. Bite your tongue. It's not worse. Of course, it's not worse. Shenmue is only so many hours. However, Final Fantasy is a lot.
It's just nectar, which must not be too easy to come by here. They're even lacking for it on Olympus recently. But I'm grateful that you see in me whatever it is you think is there.
How regrettable to know Prometheus rebels against the gods. Surely he must see that his pursuit of vengeance shall not bring him any peace. Is there no reasoning with him?
Nope.
He isn't much for talk, but then lately who is? We end up clashing just beneath the summit. Apparently, he always knows who's going to be the victor, even if it's me.
Oh, he's foreseen his own defeat before. Can you imagine, Poppet? To know of each and every ill awaiting you? I doubt if any punishment he has endured is worse than that.
I would just make you go through the Blight Club catalog. Oh no. What is the Blight Club catalog like? Let's go with Shrink.
How darling. What have I done?
The voice change. First one was Sonic 06. Motherfucker. Well, Daft, if you ever make it big and make big money, I'll be your private stuffer. I'll be your private lolcow, I guess. Is where I'm going with this. Hell, if anybody has enough money, pay me to play bad video games. I'll suffer for your enjoyment.
Even for me.
The latest was the Xbox Leisure Suit Larry. You know, I haven't actually seen anything about that one. Is Blight Club the, is that Wooly and Super Eye Patch Wolf? I don't have money, but I am working on getting 50k dog res, dude. No! Don't do that to me. Giant Bomb. Okay.
Good. Some mortals pray to me both for safe travels and free stuff. Almost free. Small surcharge, mind. Associate has got to take his cut.
We'll take going slightly faster.
You shouldn't let Eris boss you around, you know? I overheard you chatting at the crossroads. She's all talk, especially there, where her rail of adamant won't work.
Easy for you to say. You're immortal like she is. We shades know better than to stand up to the deathless gods.
You don't shrivel up in my presence. You're not a coward, Icarus, so I let strife get the better of
He's
you.
so tiny and fast, like a mouse or a little spider. True.
I figure there's already enough conflict at the moment. Eris Eris doesn't really get to me. I just don't mind letting her think she does. Not like she's the goddess of wisdom, eh?
True, true. Attack boon gains 3 levels, but I prime... Sure, we'll prime.
Yes.
I'm grateful, Icarus.
105% damage? That's acceptable. He is very cute.
In the name of Hades.
Tiny and cute. Sure, attacks hit more than once. Alright, let's see if we can avoid losing any lives on this time.
To this beach. You're so tiny right now, babe. How cute. Old Circe must have done that to you, yeah? I've flown by her little island where she's doing all her lunatic experiments. You had so much promise as a student, Eris. Even now, you easily
I can't take your voice seriously at all.
but only to spurn our craft. Your craft turns you into a walking joke. I'm just pointing it out. Well, whatever happens next, thanks for the laughs. Miss me?
Ow, ow.
Ugh, where'd those come from? Better hide.
Hit her with the moon.
Be quiet.
Sorry, gotta actually concentrate for once. The rare time that I do. Don't let her get you. I'm trying. Ouch. Drop a moon on her. Well, she's not getting hit by that one, at least. There we go. Oh! Didn't even lose a life this time.
See you strive. Where does she get all these?
Let's go! Let's go! Okay, we're gonna end up going over time a little bit today because we're gonna keep pushing. But that's okay. Has our kitty cat been fed yet? I don't think Black Fleece is particularly good for the knife, actually. Who do I want to see? Hang on. What do I have? I want to see a little bit more Aphrodite, actually. Apparently she's having a post-dinner snooze. Oh, good. Our little kitty cat has been throwing up a little bit recently. He's being a silly cat, for sure. Okay, well, I gotta go for the Daedalus hammer. He eats too fast. That's part of it. I think she's also been throwing up because of Because of hairballs? The meow that she makes when she is gonna throw up is so funny. It's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Sure. Anything that melts armor, I'll take. Yeah, she does eat too fast. It's the same distress meow she makes when there's a cat outside. True. We have had a cat frequently visit us on the outside outside of our abode. He's been a kind of a pain for us lately. Or at least not so much lately. Our cat has been...
What's Hermes offering this eve?
getting upset every time he shows up outside.
It's getting kind of hot in here. Or maybe it's you lives there in the corner, yeah? Oh, I see you.
He likes to instigate. True. Although lately he's been checking out our windows being like, hey, will you go see about having the neighbor let me in?
Hey, this is great. There's not an entrance fee or anything, but tips are always welcome as our nectar's running dangerously low. Got any more to spare?
Looks to me as if you've all had quite enough for now. But if I happen upon a surplus, I'll bring more.
You better. Hey, you look, did you shrink down or something? Or did I grow bigger all of a sudden? Or, my head?
Oh, right. A reminder about my temporarily reduced stature. It's due to a bit of magic from
I love everybody being like, why are you tiny? It's the same effect of, why are you bald?
Cersei, huh? I know that name. Sounds like she knows a trick or two. Maybe she'll get an invite to the next one of these.
Big grape juice. And tall people. I've been asking that. I know, you don't stop. Nobody stops asking.
Soon you shall be afraid of me, Draken.
Everybody just assumes that they get to know what's up with my follicle status. I don't know. Why are you rude? It's not even that, like, I'm against people asking curious questions. It's just never got an answer. I tore out one hair from my head every time I fucked your mom. She keeps asking me to come back, though. Whoa. Wow. Yeah. What do you want from me? Do you want me to just say, oh yes, I'm bald because of bad genetics? People already know that. I've mentioned my bad genetics plenty of times now. How do you know if your dog's gay type shit? Although, how do you know if your dog's gay? Does it matter? Sorry, I'm just imagining
Short work.
Excellent timing.
being homophobic, but exclusively to your dog. ADAG, all dogs are gay. True!
At this rate, we might someday have ourselves a feast to rival one arranged by Dionysus himself. Then let us fight with all our might to bring about such an enticing possibility.
Here's to a
True.
future where you've time enough for feasting, not just military strategy. Though I'd not want to see you battle Dionysus, even when it comes to organizing feasts. Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against you if you fought.
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire for mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me. Some of them, anyway.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit. My Aegis is yours.
Oh, okay.
Go with grace.
The hunt begins. On the hook.
A Crestle.
Another Crestle.
Crestle. Anyways, all dogs are gay. I feel like there's definitely a sketch comedy bit of somebody being unsure of whether or not their dog is gay and being like, you know, it's okay, just trying to uncloset their dog. Is this anything? I feel like there's potential there. No? Okay, well, never mind. Trying to set up your dog on a date but finding out it's gay? Is this anything? Not the eagle.
Coin for Charon.
Sorry, finding out that your dog is gay through that episode of King of the Hill where they were trying to have ladybird puppies, but they find out she's lesbian dog. Yeah, there we go. Trying to convince my dog to go on dates. Finding out my dog is asexual. Uncloseting my dog? Man, King of the Hill just is such a... Or at least most of it is pretty good. I won't say all of it, because all of it is... there's way too much of it to be able to give a
Olympus, I accept this message.
a good rundown of it.
A lost shade.
Although I could... Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I could
See you in the crossroads.
see about writing a video essay about that. Then again, I was like, no, people have definitely done that, which is definitely true. None of these are great for me, so I guess I'll take that. I'm so tiny compared to these huge-ass guys.
She does not remember me, not yet. But she shall. And in so doing, remember why she chose to forget me to begin with. And forget so much more.
You say she's
she's not to blame for the failings of mortal kind, as though she could have carried such a burden to begin with. What happened? How do you know her?
That one is haunted by her past, as you can see. But it is not my place to tell you any more than I already have, lest she recall too much too quickly. All in due time, as my master would say.
Ow. Chaining these two together is actually huge for the damage. Ow. Okay, well, time to start dodging. Ow. Drop the moon on him.
This shall soon be over.
Whoa. Ow.
Damn it.
Dodged.
You've more to contend with than me.
Ouch. I'm just getting bounced around like a beach volleyball. Oh, this is...
Waves of flame.
I've forgotten all of it anyways. I remembered it that last time. Unfortunately, I am very forgetful. And also dealing with... Oh my god, I just took 17 hits. This dodge chance is doing wonders for me. Never mind, it's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row to getting bodied by Prometheus. Oof. I tried. I did try. Alas. I'll get him next time. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyways, that's the stream for today. Who's live on Twitch right now? Who are we going to raid into? Oh, Prey is live. Prey and Bub. Didn't they just go live? Okay, well. I've been raiding Prey a lot. Let's go raid 9 Bub. Germa is live. But it does not... Me raiding Germa doesn't mean anything. Me raiding Germa is like adding this to the ocean. It's not gonna do anything. Anyways, that's gonna be... It's like pissing in the ocean. Exactly. There we go. Anyways, let's go raid 9 Bub. Go say hi. They're a good streamer. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.